Hello, everybody. My name is Chad Williams. I'm sitting here doing the recap for animation production for this month. Just wanted to go over a few things that I found absolutely amazing, and some of the things I found scary, and some of the things I found really cool. So let's talk about the fun stuff. Obviously, having the new Alienware laptop that just showed up and getting all the programs and being able to see what it can do is pretty cool, pretty amazing. The other thing that I want to talk about is something that I found a little bit challenging and was a little bit scary too, was to know what I want to do when I grow up and become an animator. I wanted to be able to think that I'd be able to just have it kind of be cut and dry. I can animate and I can pretty much go everywhere and have a good time. But not realizing that the amount of disciplines and the amount of items or implements that go into the pipeline to be able to become an animator it was quite challenging and quite shocking to me. I never thought that the amount of detail that was needed for each of the disciplines was actually there. I thought kind of it just, in my mind, just kind of fell together. I grew up with, old school with, cell animation versus, kind of it being digital. So maybe that was a kind of, in my mind, a little bit of a different process. My take on things is surprisingly, I'm optimistic to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing for me and what discipline that I really want to go in. I know what I'd like to do, but that also changed as we went through that class on the disciplines. I think the Penguins really laid it out on what it was and how it was going to be. So I found that pretty cool. I found that also inspiring. I also found it scary. So I'm looking forward to a lot of that. I'm not afraid of it being scary. A couple things with looking for some of the jobs that we had to end up looking for was also enlightening, because I never thought that it crossed so many different fields between not just the movie and the game industry, but also something that I'm connected to pretty hard, which is the military. And knowing that that option is there and the field is there, if I wanted to be able to put those two loves that I have in my life, is something that is also inspiring to be able to do down the road. I don't know if I'll end up going into the gaming side. I think that's because I just, as much as I love some of the power games that I've played over the years, Halo and Battlefield, and some of the Star Wars stuff, that's pretty cool. Some of those environments really just got blown my mind as far as what they've been able to create and do. So I think that's some of the things that I look forward to. So when I grow up and become a real big animator boy, I want to probably look for something in those fields. I'm a huge Disney fan. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I also like to use that type of inspiration that world can create for, not only for children but also for us big kids that thrive on that type of stuff is mind blowing to me. I want to be able to be part of that world. I want to be able to. Now I sound like a song. I want to be part of the world. I want to be able to do that, and I'm excited, so excited to be able to do that. And I'm working so hard to balance a 60-hour work week job, kids, family, and everything else that I need to do to make sure that I'm on track to do this course and get it done. So, as you can see from my mind map up there, well, Disney inspired. Stitch is my superhero. Everybody calls me Stitch as my nickname because apparently I remind so many people of what he's like, compassion, and then also can be a little crazy and a little daring and brave at times. So, my end goals is to work for one of the powerhouses and be an animator and being able to leave a legacy behind and saying, hey, you know what? I made that leave in Toy Story 17. Yay! Maybe not 17, maybe 9. By the time they get there and I graduate. So, anyway, thanks for listening. I appreciate any feedback that you have. Have a good night.